Look closely at this office. Do you notice what's missing? Nobody is typing. Not a single person. This isn't a scene from 2030. This is happening right now, in 2026. And if you're still hammering away at your keyboard while your colleagues are talking to their computers, you're falling behind faster than you think. The Guardian, The Wall Street Journal, Forbes, all reporting the same thing in the past month: workers are ditching their keyboards. Let me hit you with some numbers. The average person types at 40 words per minute. The average person speaks at 150 words per minute. That's not a 20% improvement. That's not a 50% improvement. That's 3.75 times faster. Let me translate that into your daily life. Writing a 500-word email, typing takes 8 minutes, speaking takes 2. A 2,000-word weekly report, typing takes 30 minutes, speaking takes 6. A 5,000-word project proposal, typing takes 80 minutes, speaking takes 15. Over a work week, that's roughly 5 to 8 hours you get back. 5 to 8 hours. That's an entire workday. Now here's the uncomfortable question: what is your colleague doing with those extra hours while you're still typing? Why is this happening now? 3 variables have aligned. Variable 1, the AI finally works. Voice recognition has been around since the 1990s. IBM had it. Dragon Naturally Speaking had it. But using it felt like shouting at a stubborn toddler. You'd say schedule a meeting and it would write skeleton a beating. The leap from that to today's AI-powered dictation is like going from a calculator to a smartphone. A calculator does math. A smartphone does everything. That's the scale of the jump. In 2026, speech-to-text accuracy has crossed 95%. But accuracy is just the beginning. Modern AI voice tools understand context. They add punctuation automatically. They distinguish between speakers. Some can even handle accents and dialects that traditional systems choked on. Variable 2, the tools are here and they're good. Let me show you what's available right now. WhisperFlow works inside any application. Real-time transcription. English accuracy is exceptional. This is the one the tech crowd is obsessed with. Otter.ai is the meeting killer. It transcribes, summarizes, and extracts action items automatically. You never take meeting notes again. Apple Dictation is built into every Mac and iPhone. Double press Control and start talking. Zero cost, zero setup. Windows voice typing, Win plus H. That's it. That's the entire setup process. Google's voice input is built into Android, Chrome, and Google Docs. Probably already on your device. The ecosystem has matured to the point where it's like transportation before and after. You used to have one horse, now you have planes, trains, and cars for every type of journey. Variable 3, knowledge workers are exhausted. The average office worker types roughly 500,000 characters per year. That's the length of a novel. Wrist pain, shoulder strain, carpal tunnel. These aren't programmer problems anymore. They're everyone's problems. And here's the thing the productivity gurus don't talk about: typing speed is your brain's bottleneck. Your mind generates ideas much faster than your fingers can capture them. Voice removes that bottleneck. I'm going to show you 6 specific scenarios. Every single one, you can implement tomorrow. Scenario 1, the 30-second email. Open your email. Turn on voice dictation. Say, write an email to the design team: thanks for the mockups, 3 specific pieces of feedback, and can we have the revised version by Friday? The AI generates a polished, professional email. You review it, you hit send. 30 seconds total. You just saved 8 minutes. Scenario 2, the zero draft presentation. We all know the pain of staring at a blank slide deck. Instead, say, I need a Q2 performance review presentation. For sections, overall numbers, key projects, problems encountered, Q3 plans. The AI gives you a complete outline with bullet points for every slide. Your job becomes filling in data and making it pretty. What used to take 2 hours now takes 15 minutes. Scenario 3, meeting notes on autopilot. This one is pure magic. Turn on Otter.ai or your transcription tool when the meeting starts. When the meeting ends, you have a full transcript, a summary of key points, a list of action items assigned to each person, and main decisions made. Your old workflow, 40 minutes of manual note-taking and cleanup. New workflow, 1 minute to review and share. Scenario 4, the painless weekly report. Everyone hates writing weekly reports. Here's the fix: this week I completed 3 things. First, shipped the login feature. Second, resolved 12 customer tickets. Third, started the documentation update. Challenges, the API rate limiting issue. Next week, begin payment integration. Done. In one take. Under 2 minutes. Scenario 5, creative brain dump. This might be the most important one for creative work. Think of your brain as a fire hose of ideas. Typing is a garden hose, the flow is restricted. Voice opens the fire hose. The technique, don't edit. Don't correct. Don't go back. Just speak. Let everything pour out for 5 to 10 minutes. Then hand the transcript to an AI assistant and say, organize this into coherent sections. You'll be shocked at what comes out. Scenario 6, active learning notes. Reading a book? Watching a course? Instead of passive consumption, voice narrate your understanding as you go. So what the author is saying here is, the AI transcribes and structures your learning notes. This is called the Feynman technique on steroids, and it doubles retention. Now let me tell you about the mistakes everyone makes. Mistake 1, dictating like you're reading a script. This is the biggest trap. People think voice input means read your perfectly composed sentences out loud. Wrong. Dead wrong. When you read out loud, your language is stiff. It sounds like a government press release. Nobody wants to read that. Think of it like cooking. You don't serve raw ingredients on a plate. You cook them. Your raw speech is the ingredients. The AI is the chef. You talk like you talk to a friend, casual, natural, messy. The AI transforms it into polished writing. Mistake 2, editing while speaking. You say a sentence. You think, that wasn't quite right. You delete it. You try again. You delete that too. Congratulations, you've just negated the entire advantage of voice input. The power is in the flow. Speak continuously for the whole section. Fix it later. Flow is everything. Mistake 3, wrong tool, wrong job. Using Whisper Flow for Chinese documents. Using a Chinese tool for English. Quick guide, English professional, Whisper Flow. Meetings, Otter.ai. Quick and free, system built-in. Casual daily, whatever you already have. Mistake 4, terrible audio environment. Voice dictation in a coffee shop? Disaster. On the subway? Forget it. Your mic sounds like you're broadcasting from inside a washing machine. Minimum setup, quiet room plus any external microphone. The $20 USB mic on your desk is infinitely better than your laptop's built-in mic. Let me zoom out for a moment. We spent years learning to type. Elementary school keyboard classes. Mavis Beacon. Late nights building muscle memory. We treated typing speed like a badge of honor. And now AI is telling us that skill is becoming obsolete. This has happened before. Our grandparents practiced penmanship obsessively. Beautiful handwriting was a professional requirement. Then computers arrived and nobody cared how pretty your cursive was. They cared how fast you could type. Now typing is the old handwriting. The next essential skill isn't finger speed. It's clarity of thought. Can you articulate your ideas clearly and concisely, out loud? The AI can transcribe. It can polish. It can organize. But it can't think for you. Your voice is the input. Your thinking is the value. The AI handles everything in between. This is the real shift. The barrier between having an idea and expressing that idea in writing is collapsing to nearly zero. The people who thrive in this new world aren't the fastest typists. They're the clearest thinkers. 3 things I want you to do. Step 1, try it tomorrow. Open the voice typing on your phone or computer. It's already there. Speak one complete thought. Feel how different it is. That's step 1. Step 2, start with your most hated task. What's the one work task you absolutely dread? Weekly report? Meeting notes? Email replies? That's your starting point. Use voice for that one thing for 1 week. Step 3, practice flow, not perfection. 5 minutes a day. Open a blank document. Turn on voice. Speak continuously about one topic. Don't stop. Don't edit. Just flow. After 30 days, you won't recognize your old workflow. Typing was a 20th century skill. Voice plus AI is a 21st century skill. The tools are free. The learning curve is flat. The only question is, are you going to try it tomorrow or wait until everyone else has already moved on? Thanks for watching. Drop a comment. What's the first task you're going to voice dictate tomorrow?